What's good? What it is? What it do? Homies are home. That's we're getting right into this video by the richest, who have some great top tens, And this video is called 10 Times Your History Teachers Lied to You in School. And you know, history teachers be lying a lot, I'm sure. But all you gotta do is go to Wikipedia or Google, and you'll find what you're looking for. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Remember to smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share, suggest to me any video you think I like in the comment section down below. No music videos or anything pertaining to music though, because I said I'm gonna leave that alone for a while. But hopefully y'all enjoy this video. I know I will. So let's go ahead and hop into it right now. I cannot wait to check it out. The richest always have good top tens. I'm telling y'all.
Those that fail to learn their history are doomed to repeat it. But what if the history we were taught wasn't true?
Exactly.
Countries tend to write their own history books, and sometimes they have been known to fudge the details. Here are 10 times our history teachers lied to us.
Helen Keller. Really?
Well, it is truly amazing that Helen Keller learned to speak, write, and read by the time she was 20 years old, despite being rendered blind and deaf. It was not her greatest achievement. Most history lessons end with her being an inspiration for overcoming her disabilities. What is most inspiring was what she did with the next 64 years of her life.
She lived to be 84.
In 1920, she helped found the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU.
Wow.
She spent the majority of her life trying to make people understand the needs of the disabled and how their needs differed from person to person.
That's great. That is wonderful.
Wild West.
It probably wasn't as wild as we thought.
Tale regarding the Old West. Cowboys were constantly clashing with Native Americans. High noon shootouts were nearly a daily occurrence, and outlaws robbed the local bank every week. While battles between settlers and Native Americans did happen, it was not a common occurrence. The same could be said for shootouts. Gun control was actually much stricter in the 19th century, especially in the Old West. And as for bank heists, there is evidence to support that only 8 true bank heists occurred across 15 states over a period of 40 years.
Okay then.
Albert Einstein. Motivational posters worldwide tell the inspiring tale of young Albert Einstein,
right?
A young German boy that struggled with his studies until one day he grew up to become the world's most renowned theoretical physicist. However, that's simply not true.
What?
Einstein was a remarkably gifted prodigy who felt that school was actually holding him back.
He dropped out.
So, his parents provided him with advanced textbooks to study on his own.
Okay, that's what I
Some
said.
people believe that the story originated from a 1935 Ripley's Believe It or Not trivia column depicting Einstein struggling with a trivia question. So, while it's possible to improve knowledge with studies, unless we're prodigies ourselves, it would take a lot of work to reach Einstein's level.
Definitely a lot of work to reach Einstein's level and Thomas Edison's level.
The British are coming! The British are coming!
The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere.
Paul Revere's warning cries through the countryside.
There's somebody else on that Midnight Ride with him, though.
The colonists would never have known.
I watch Liberty's Kids,
That's what we all learned in school,
yeah.
Right? Well, in truth, Revere never said that, and he wasn't the only writer.
Exactly.
In 1775, the colonies were still British.
I forget the other writer's name, but I know it's 2 writers. He was one of them.
He also never made it to Concord.
He never made it to Concord.
2 other men until they split up. He was detained by the regulars.
He was detained by
regulars. Other writers that
warned
the residents of Concord. The majority of what we're taught in school comes from the 1860 poem, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere by Henry
I know Liberty's Kids showed at least one other writer with him, not 2.
Thomas Edison.
I watch Liberty's Kids even now.
It's true that Thomas Edison was a fantastic inventor. He didn't actually invent the first light bulb.
What?
Before Edison patented his invention in 1879, an Italian inventor, Alessandro Volta, developed the first practical way to generate electricity in 1800.
Really?
In 1802, using Volta's method, English inventor Humphrey Davy produced the first electric lamp known as an electric arc lamp. Over the years,
That's what's
other
up.
inventors have worked on the design, each making improvements that paved the way
for Edison's version, which we still use today.
Pocahontas.
Kind of. Oh, Pocahontas.
We've seen the Disney movie, and we've heard about it in school, how Pocahontas fell in love with Englishman John Smith and saved his life. Well, that's not really what happened.
Pocahontas wasn't her real name.
Pocahontas wasn't even her real name. It was a nickname that meant playful one. She was
playful with John Smith
when John Smith arrived in North America. Her real name was Matoaka. She was captured by the British when she was 17 years old and forced to marry another Englishman,
John Rolfe, not John Smith. John Rolfe.
She was brought back to England, renamed Rebecca, and died when
she was
21 years old, a few years after giving Rolfe a son.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. According to the
Okay.
history books, President Abraham Lincoln was anti-slavery, was in favor of racial equality, and even freed slaves under the
I don't
Emancipation
think some of
Proclamation
that's true now,
1862.
so.
What the history books tend to omit, however, is that
They
he
only
only
freed
freed
Southern
the Southern
slaves.
slaves and only the ones in Confederate territories. He even wrote, "If I
Yeah.
could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing all the slaves, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing some and leaving others alone, I would also do that. What I do about slavery and the colored race, I do because I believe it helps to save the Union."
Yeah, so he wasn't their modern day Martin
Salem
Luther.
witch
He wasn't their
trials.
Martin Luther King. So
It's hard to believe that
Huh.
the Salem witch trials originated from a handful of young girls lying for attention in 1692. After accusing several women in Salem Village, Massachusetts of witchcraft,
Oh,
the
man.
heist began. In the end, 20 people, including men, women, and even children, were
Wow.
declared witches and
All
killed.
because
To
somebody's
prove their
lie.
innocence, prisoners needed to
Bruh.
pass a series of trials.
Chill.
But most often, it was damned if you do,
And damned if you
if you don't. And they
Yeah.
were hanged or died in prison while awaiting their trials.
Oh.
Contrary to what we learned in school, however, none were burned at the stake. Founding
Oh,
Fathers.
sugar. Founding Fathers.
A
All
common
right.
misconception of the founding fathers of America were that they were all Christian,
Nah.
especially since that's typically what's taught in public schools.
Of course.
After all, the Declaration of Independence talks about God, doesn't it? The Pledge of Allegiance, even though it wasn't created until more than 100 years later, also speaks of God, right?
True.
Well,
That's
in
why I don't.
reality, only Alexander Hamilton was a Christian.
There you
Thomas
have it.
Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin both believed in a God of sorts, but did not follow the Bible.
There you
George
have it.
Washington himself believed that nature was godlike, following a more pantheism approach. And John Adams was a Unitarian, an offshoot of
I
Christianity.
don't know what that is. So. Christopher Columbus. I think. Now, see, I think I
Contrary to
heard
popular
this.
belief and even what's written in most history textbooks,
He wasn't the
Christopher
first one to
Columbus
find America,
did
right?
not discover that the Earth was
Oh,
round.
no.
By 1492, we already knew this thanks to Pythagoras, a
Pythagoras,
Greek philosopher
yeah.
who lived 2,000 years before Spain even existed. He also wasn't the first to discover North America, as the Vikings arrived several centuries before.
Exactly.
Honestly, Columbus was more of a conqueror than an explorer.
Oh,
He believed the
yeah.
indigenous people were hiding treasures from him and killed many during his search.
Oh.
Those that weren't killed were enslaved.
Wow. That Christopher Columbus one did. It seems like he was more so of a maverick than an explorer. Bruh, chill out. I mean, I know it's like centuries after 1492, but still, if I was there back then, I'd be like, bruh, chill out. Like, really? But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Remember, smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share. I enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all did too. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my reaction to it too. Suggest me any video if you got like in the comment section down below. And again, thank y'all for subscribing to this channel. It means a lot. Definitely means a lot to me. Until next time, it's your boy RC signing off. Much love. Peace.